It's Disco Elysium tonight, and we're on day three in Revachol, with our detective who may or may not be called Harry Dubois. Possibly, we don't know. So yeah, we've got this bridge that we can now apparently use because it was going to be fixed today. So why don't we get started with the game? Get straight into it. Turn the music in the game up so that we can hear it when we're playing. And turn this off. So yeah, Disco Elysium, we were on day 3. Our pal went away, but I will need to pay for the next day's, for the next night's accommodation first, won't I? Otherwise we'll come back from doing whatever we're doing, and he won't have anywhere to sleep for the night. So let's go over here. Chat to our pal behind here. I still don't know how we're supposed to get that door open.
Can I help you?
Yeah, my bill.
20 real.
I do, there's your 20 real.
Room for the night. Remember, you'll need another 20 real.
So, we're okay for one more day, but we're going to need to find a bit more money. Who's this?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's
She's a patrol officer.
As she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
She
doesn't want to talk to me.
Is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
A murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
Definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Okay. Have I wronged
You
you?
haven't wronged me. It's okay.
What exactly is the
Something
situation here?
changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does
precinct?
one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct are you from?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Oh, where? A guy with sunglasses? Oh, is that the person sitting down?
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation.
You're the police,
Maybe
right?
you're
Cool,
doing
so am I.
something wrong.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
What are they doing here? Yeah.
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses, and you are.
A policewoman.
A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Okay then, fine. Why? So why is she here? Why is he there?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit.
Wow. You seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you.
No, it
Now,
really
what do you
doesn't.
want?
What I
There's
want.
something about this
I want
guy
to know
that
why you're
matches
here.
With a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Yeah, he might be.
There's something.
Let's see.
that binds
Oh,
you
we
to
couldn't
him.
quite get it right.
Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
What are we? What?
I want to say.
Yeah, I want to say yes.
I think.
But maybe not.
Then
I'm not
don't.
gonna ask that.
No one's forcing you.
Cool shades.
Yes,
You're wearing a disguise.
It's a hobby of mine.
He's
As
trying to
if
hide
waiting
his
for
eyes.
Some kind of reaction or response. Something to click.
Says he pretending he's not police, but he's got a police
Who is
uniform on,
this
doesn't
guy?
he?
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? Exactly.
Like a sack of shit. Because it's true.
No.
Why not?
It's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
Okay.
Or we could go back to doing our jobs.
Yeah,
Watch
okay.
out for yourself.
That
So-
voice. So very familiar.
Yeah, I did. I think I
Did you
probably
hear it
did.
when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh, really? I wonder where.
Yeah.
That's the where you remember me from?
Maybe.
Okay, then. It's probably a coincidence.
I think this
Also
might be his
alive.
partner.
Goodbye.
I think this might be his partner, and he has no idea who he is.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Hi, Harry.
Hi.
So what brings you here?
What are you
Enjoying
doing here?
the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Well, I live here.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me.
Tell me about the muscular type
Oh,
who
yes, let's see.
investigated.
He knocked on my
Who
door
is
2
he?
days after the lynching. I think he
Yeah,
was
these are the
going for me
questions that he
directly
didn't want to
before
answer
asking
before.
questions. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why
I
shouldn't I?
believed you.
What
Tell him about your friend.
No,
Your Sunday friend.
I don't think it came up.
The guy we spoke to. What do you look
Muscular,
like?
handsome, strong, like one of those
So it was
military
probably one of
types.
the. It was probably one of the mercenaries.
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece.
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
All right, so he wasn't
Just
on his
reporting
own.
back whatever I was telling him.
Do you have any
Oh,
other
let me
traits
think.
that were identifiable?
He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese.
Right.
No, not
So he
vaguely,
might
scratch
be
that.
one of them.
He sounded definitely Oranese.
And not vaguely. Okay.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend. I mean, he bloody knows that, doesn't
You
he?
did. And how did you like him?
I didn't.
Oh,
A government
shit.
official.
Why not?
Why was he staying at
He
your
has
place in the
keys.
middle of the night?
And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Fair enough.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's enough of that.
What
just now.
about bye-bye, gendarme?
There's not really anything important to talk to him about. We've kind of done what we needed to do with them right now. Am I now being watched by these other police? Because they think that I'm not doing enough to help get the workers back into the harbour. They want the thing over. Speak to the assault victim. Oh yeah, we could speak to her. That's something we need to do. We will, I hope, get up to this place across the bridge at some point soon. We've got a while. But let's go and get this dice that we asked for. I don't know why I got it. It was a waste of any money that he has in his pockets. And just means I'm going to have to get more. I think I need a light to get up here, don't I? I think I need the torch in my hand to get into this person's room and get the dice that she apparently made for me. Yeah, I do. Tools. Wait, where is it? Here, it's not here. I've not got my torch. Well, that's lovely. I can't go in. I can't go there then, surely. Yeah, I can't actually go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. Where did it go? It's odd. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to get in. Doesn't look like we're getting the dice then. Because the torch that I'd had in my pocket is gone. I think that's openable yet. I don't know. Okay, so we can't do that right now. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go to room 3 and see if we can talk to that girl that we spoke to at the start of the game. But will she want to talk to us? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Did she want them to do what they did? I don't know. And was it that, you know, I obviously don't know what actually happened other than what he's told me, so was it the way he said it was? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's just try not to make anyone feel too uncomfortable here. Room 3, you can kind of see inside it, but
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
yeah.
Somewhere, not far from here, the lieutenant is preparing her file. Claudia Amandu, he writes.
Mhm.
You realize the detective should be here.
Alright, okay, so I can't do this one.
It could prove dangerous to go in alone.
Right, okay, so it's suggesting I can't do this one until my partner arrives back. Until Mr. Kitsuragi arrives back. Okay, fair enough. So that's another mission we can't do right now. Fair Well, that's cleared two things out of the way then that we can't do. So what can I do? So you can't do that. Can't do that. Two signatures I need to cross the bridge. Morel, I need to cross the bridge. That I need to cross the bridge. I can't ask him about the photo because I sold it. I'm never going to find all the armour pieces. Ask someone else about the tattoos. I'm not sure who. I can't call back about the armour info because the vehicle's not here. I can't do that yet. So about the only thing I can do, I think, is cross this bridge. I don't think there's a way to get into that room there, unless this guy knows how to. But I don't think we could. I don't think we were able to understand.
Utensils and gives. He looks up at you, then looks away.
His name's not Gorasi Quebec.
Shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for.
No, I don't know.
I don't know what's behind that door.
Don't think I need anything else. And there's nothing we can do. We can't try and kick it down or anything like that. So I don't know how we get in there. I don't even know if we can. Presumably if it's a suggested mission we probably can at some point. But I don't know when. We also need to be on the lookout for any cash. Today and the next day, just in case we don't find enough today. Right, let's go. So the only other thing I can do, really, is see about crossing this lock. Let's see. A bunch of guys sitting around, none of them appear to be...
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical
bit broken
sitting in the middle.
Pull the lever!
The water lock starts moving.
And we are able to cross the locks. Hopefully. It's one wee mission cleared. Close the water lock. Are we done? There we go, it's locking in place. We've done it. Bang, what have we got here? Okay. Radio relay humming with electricity. Humming of farts? No. Right, so what have we got around us? We've got a wee place here. And there's like a bridge. The sign says no entry. Traffic and lorries beyond the gate. Okay, but we can't go that way is what you're saying. Oh, what was that? There's something there. Hang on, go back. Go see what that is. Maybe there's some money in it. There's always money in these, or well, it seems like money's the thing we find most commonly, so. Or a bit of a morale boosting magnesium. Oh, there's stairs there. I wondered why we had to keep going that way. There's stairs. Breaker box for the radio. Maybe there's something inside the breaker box, do you think? Oh. 90 wee cents. Very nice. Right, where does this all go? What's that? Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. So we can go in, you're saying? In other words. Got some cash on the ground there. Swing's missing. It's not a very useful swing. More cash. Need as much as we can find, so that's fine. Glory to the ghosts of us. Okay. And there's some more money in there, it looks like, and some other bits and pieces. Oh, just money. Okay, fine. So we need like 11 real or whatever it is. Someone's left their music collection. Anything worth oh, wait. Go back. Ah, this might be the way to get the karaoke Smalls Church. That's it. That's the song we needed to do the karaoke.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts in this yard. Someone thought they could have a
That's the music we needed for the karaoke singing.
It didn't work out. Looks like they abandoned it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Someone used to live here, laugh here.
Love.
Thought it was a
No,
good
wait.
idea to build a swing
Don't have that sign.
even. An intense loneliness comes over you.
What is it about that live, laugh, love sign? That's a warning bell. So what's this? Some fuel? Yeah, I'll take a banged up fuel canister. If I can sell it, then why not? What's this? A broken car? This must be...
A banged up motor carriage lies.
I think this is the one that flew over the water.
Slowly sinking into the
I think this is the one that might have jumped.
Top, rear wheels and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water.
Probably.
The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
Where'd
The
it come from?
motor carriage sits in the salty ocean water, cold and sad, and doesn't provide an immediate answer. A seagull
I should investigate,
from a
yes.
half-submerged machine. It's almost
But-
like the bird is acknowledging your decision. You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark,
Yeah.
cold water.
Let's run our
The
hand
motor
over the
carriage is
metal.
properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out.
Okay, so we'd need
required
people to
a team
actually-
of specialists. A
to actually
single
help
day
us.
in salty seawater would ruin most vehicles. But
Yeah,
this
so
one
it's-
is worn even in places the
It's an
salt
old vehicle, is what you're saying.
The logo is
Brand.
too deep in murky water. You can't make it out.
Mm.
But you do see a monkfish float by.
Lovely.
The accident couldn't
Monkfish.
have happened too long ago. The ice
This will be the
wasn't
vehicle that
closed up
jumped
around
the
vehicle,
jumped the
so
lock.
The crash must have
Broke the
happened
lock.
last Saturday or Sunday. The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Fair enough. What should I do?
The sunken motor carriage is probably flat.
I don't think there's anything we can do right now.
Does not supply an answer. Wait for the low tide. Then you should be able to access the cabin.
I'm not sitting on a swing waiting for the bloody tide to recede. How long is that going to take? The time doesn't actually change.
Old, rusty playground. The world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight.
It's just going to waste an entire day now.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks
Fair enough.
around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Let's whistle a wee tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. It's sad that no one and nothing but the
At least
sunken
a nice relaxing sit down.
But the unexpected beauty of the tune lifts your spirits nonetheless. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks
Good.
like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Tide sure is taking its
Unclear
time.
whether the sunken vehicle
I don't know if I should be doing this. This might be wasting a day.
uttering these words gives
But I
you
can't
the
stop it
illusion
now.
Of time speeding up, just like how the crazy daredevil piloting that vehicle must have accelerated into the sea.
Must have done.
What a clumsy wuss!
Lovely.
Unless someone was trying to fake his own death and start life anew.
Could be. Could be. I don't know why they would,
Clouds on
but
the horizon grow darker, and
am I
the
wasting
shadow
the
of
entire day
sunset
doing this
keeps
now?
Climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass. Yes, it is.
it's taking a very long
It
time.
feels as the city behind you grows silent in the waiting. Seems like an eternity has passed. A
It
dim
does.
light scatters from the cloud.
Time is it now? 10:22.
In it, you can
We're going to have to wait till the
blue
evening,
and white
probably.
motor carriage slowly appear from the water, centimeter
Ah.
by centimeter, as the sea recedes. It's a Caprice 40, a
There we go.
workhorse of the
We know what it
motorcar,
is now.
favoured by the working men, government offices, firefighters. I
Find
guess,
out whose it is, I guess.
maybe animal control people. You know, those kind of people.
I get you.
Yes, number 41, as in precinct 41. Come on, man. That's our ride.
Oh, it's my car.
Come on, Harry. There's no way
This
to
is
run.
my
It's
my
just
vehicle.
you and
I've
me,
done this,
old friend.
which means I've probably broken the locks as well.
Come on, Harry. There's nowhere to run. It's just you and me, old friend. I'm
Oh,
so
God.
sorry, Harry. A massive pit
It's my
opens up
car.
in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're
So
about
I
to
probably
faint
broke the
and
lock.
fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. No, just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, it's
No
not true.
matter
It can't
how
be.
many times you say it,
Yeah,
it won't
exactly.
change the truth. Yes, Harry.
I drove
you
my
did.
car into the sea.
The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can move on.
Okay. Well, at least I can see what's in there. That doesn't matter about that other stuff. It's just going to damage my morale.
An aggressive-looking seagull lands on the swing set and stares at you with a murderous
Yeah, I
look.
do just get moving. I've
You
wasted like
really
2
need to
hours now.
keep moving.
Wasted about 2 hours now, so you're right. My badge! And I've got a commander's jacket. Wait, is he a commander? Conceptualization. Do you know what? I'm going to take this one. Put this one on. Wait. That's instead of this, right? Shivers. Yeah, do that. Although, now that I think about it, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. What was I upgrading? I was doing. There was a skill that I was trying to get right up, wasn't there? I'm not sure if I can remember what it was. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. Because I lost one in that, let's level that up one. There we go. All of a sad song on tape. I've done that. I've done that now. Okay, that's that bit done. So, was there anything else to see up here? A bottle drained of its booze is frozen to the ice, so that'll be something I've done. What's this? Oh, I missed it. And here, a boat tucked under a tarp. What's that? Footprints leading away from the accident. Well, we know whose accident that was now, so... Underside of a boat. Recently tarred. Right, where are we going? Where did I come from? I came from down there. So what's up here? What's this place? Dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. Let's see. Who's in here? What's in here? It's just a wasteland outside this city. Seems like. It's a chair. Well, there's some stuff. A dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Postcard. And a bow tie. I don't really want a bow tie, so you can keep that. They can keep that. So that's just like a wee room like that. Oh.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man.
Oh, I can go to sleep under there.
In a supine position.
Great
No,
news.
Wait, sorry, my bad.
Alright, no,
There's
maybe
a
not.
rotten dog carcass under there, and old fish too. You wouldn't fit next to the mummified canines mausoleum.
Oh, that's a
Damn
shame.
dog, taking up all your space.
We don't need it right
The
now.
fish
We might
smells
need it one
too
night, you never
bad
know.
too, though. You have a home somewhere. All
But
pets do.
when this is done, you might
When
be able to
this is
go.
done, you can return.
Fair enough. In the meantime, can we go there? I need to go there by going up here, do I? Oh. Okay. Cinder blocks charred. Makeshift fire pit. When you're ready, yeah. Dust-covered linens, dried tulips. Oh, we got some trousers that I don't need right now. What's going to happen with this chair, with this bench?
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the
Get
bed.
up. Don't sit there for an hour. What the hell? Why would I want to do that? Is that a person? Oh yeah, there's some people there. Can I get to them? Alright, so I have to go all the way around to get to where those people are, do I? Yeah, fair enough. Fisherman shacks. White curtains drawn shut, can't look in. A whetstone. Money. Money, 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 money! Money! Construction materials. Nothing useful there. Okay, so we've got some people about. Let's see who this is. This is a washerwoman.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly
We're
Sigayan,
seeing the regular
also
people.
known as the apricot Suzunti.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please
Oh.
lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Okay.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause
We're not
any
causing trouble.
around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
I don't cause
Oh,
trouble.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take
I'm an
care of
ill omen.
her then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
I'm not really surprised. I've been here
No,
before.
Not you personally.
Alright.
I met the RCM. Some of the men got into a
Oh,
fight.
woodshed.
One of them killed another.
She
Locked himself in
said
that woodshed over there.
there's something in the word shed.
He was brooding. Needed some help
That song by
along the road.
Divine Comedy in my head
I
now.
got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
Fair.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Hasn't anyone told me that I'm an
Maybe
ill omen?
you're afraid
Why?
because you're an ill omen.
Yeah, they don't tell you you're an ill omen because they're afraid that you're an ill omen.
As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor
I don't have a motor
and not a
carriage
lot
now,
of
as it turns
houses
out. So
or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure.
everyone's
So are
left.
others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Stay.
Most people are trying to leave
here
here.
are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what
She's
you're
got a free
looking
room
for, I've
in the
got
shack.
a free room in the shack.
How much is
I
it?
won't charge you for it.
Huh.
Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, you're just giving it
No
to
one
me?
is using it, and God knows it's not much.
Hey, we
anyway.
can stop paying.
You can stay there.
Do you know what? Let's take it.
Don't make an old woman regret
Mm-hmm.
opening her house to the police.
That seems like it would be a more sensible option than the
The door has seen better days.
Yeah,
The
well,
key turns with a satisfying click.
Let's go inside and see what it's all about. I mean, I guess we don't have to be here, but we've paid for a room for the night, so. So I noticed it mentioned like I could do like a fast travel sort of thing there. I don't really. But look, it's a tidy room. We found a horrible looking jacket.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Oh.
You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Let's try this.
Like the rest of
Failure!
it comes from a bad.
Let's leave the mirror alone for now. What have we got there?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next
Shall
to
we
it,
try a shave?
small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves. Thank
Okay.
God, I would have cut your throat.
Yeah. That's probably not a great idea. You'd end up bleeding for quite some time. I don't think it's time for him to get any sleep, so let's just leave for now. Looks like a nice wee place though. Considering it's in a kind of run-down fishing village, it looks like quite a nice wee place. We'll go down the bottom way afterwards. I want to go see what's further up this road. So it says there's a fast travel. Does that mean there's a map of some kind? Oh yeah, look. Acquire a copy of the city map, so we don't have one yet. Fair enough. Okay, what we got up here? We've got... Oh, there was a barrel there I could have looked at. Who's this?
Hi, officer.
Lillian the net picker. She's got fish
Anything
hooks
I can
hanging out
help
of her
you with?
ears.
A
Hence,
fishing
where are
village
we?
on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium.
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since
Did you
it
call it
was
that because the
placed.
sign's illegible? Questions. What's
The
your name?
name's Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
Why?
I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
I'll be the judge of how many questions it was.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask
Okay.
her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
That's a good reline.
It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic
It's a
moves,
sword,
and I know it's sure as
you have a
hell
sword, but
beats
you don't know
a
how to
knife
use it.
when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe.
Just for intimidation
Nothing
purposes.
fancy, just for intimidation.
Why'd you
From
need
time
that?
to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
That's very true. Can I borrow the sword?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Attempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. It would put me in an early grave. Some went to
Where's
patch
everybody
their
now?
wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's he now? Gone. Disappeared?
No, there's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves. He
Say
didn't
no
respect
more.
the sea. Went out there drunk like
There
a
you go.
skunk.
What do you do with a drunken sailor well, that he can't do to himself?
The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss,
Yeah, doesn't
know
matter.
that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Healthy
Us
to let
working
go.
folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy.
Yeah.
I buried him, mourned for an appropriate
Was it
amount
9
of
weeks?
time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much
9
for me
days.
and kids.
No.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting
Yeah, it's just a bit of a dull kind of
She
topic.
looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk.
No!
Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing
No.
to do!
Are you?
Yeah.
This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise.
Yeah.
What exactly is the union building?
Wants to build a
What
youth centre.
Nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the
Yeah.
niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
Whatever art in the union have nice.
Yeah,
places and
I'm confused by this
I
too.
thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess union members have children too.
Yeah.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Are you
Aye.
saying it?
Why not? Fine. Here you go.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
That's never gonna happen. Is that your
Sure
boat?
is. The Sun, I call her.
The boat's
Coated
called The
with a
Sun,
fresh layer of TARDIS
not the
yesterday.
newspaper, if you can
It'll
call
take
it
some
that.
time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go just now. What are these doing in the fish? Oh, there's a wee box. Am I gonna get in trouble for doing this? More money. Although I might not need it now. There's some items you can obviously go and look at that I don't really see the need to look at right now. What's that? Before we go and speak to those kids, what's this? Illegible street sign. That's why the town's called what it is. Fantasy details. Flower trough. Nothing much of interest. We need to find that woman's husband as well, who was doing some kind of weird and I don't know, was it treasure hunting? I don't know where we'll find him though. What's that? I'm glad I just took a grouse taxidermy. Oh, maybe I can give that to the guy in the place.
Hello, mister.
Hello.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Yes.
She's
I am.
little Lily.
Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yeah, we
That's
met
nice.
earlier.
My mom is great. She's never
Cool.
angry or anything.
What's that you're holding on
It's
to?
Lammy. He's my friend.
It's Lammy!
Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a
Stuffed lamb.
that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
yes.
He looks soft.
very soft. Isn't
Press
he
your cheek
soft?
against it. A very soft lamb.
It's
And
a
what's this?
grouse.
It is.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the school you broke.
Yeah, I thought that before it even suggested it. What's it
I
for?
don't know.
I have
Sure.
it.
I mean, you
You already took it.
I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
It does, doesn't it? See you later. Just go into the house. Where she's just minding her own business and just say, hey, can I steal this thing out your house? Aye, alright. Cheers. Her mum comes in, hey, where's the stuffed grouse gone? Oh, a man took it. What are they doing? They're not going to swear at me, are they?
Scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't
Probably
be more
not.
than 5 years old.
She's a lot older than him. How can he be her twin?
He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
That's Lily's your
Yes.
sister. Yeah.
Yes.
It
That's it?
doesn't look like he knows what that means.
I mean, obviously. You must
This
be the
one
twins.
doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Fair enough.
Lily's our mum.
Lily's their sister.
The stone kicker laughs
Huh.
suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders.
Hmm.
The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
You guys look
The
identical.
stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden.
Oh, right, okay.
As if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said
The
that.
boy doesn't answer. His
Hmm.
brother throws another rock. Both of their hair
Is
is
it covered in dirt?
some kind of dirt.
Bye for now. They don't seem to have much interest in talking to anyone, so... What are all these people over here doing?
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
I want to
You
look at the
should
bottle.
care. I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please
A
go
bottle?
talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
Well, that bottle there? What bottle? There isn't a bottle. Chat to these guys. See what they're all about. Some money there.
Good to see you, friend. Do
Oh,
I
he's-
have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
I don't know,
Does
do
he
you?
actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
What are you talking
What
about?
do you want? I've got smoke.
What's he got?
They're cheap.
Smokes.
Very cheap.
Drink.
I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss.
300
Spirits, I can
real
go
for a
300
bottle of
real.
spirits.
I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Oh god.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy
No.
the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
I don't
It's
have
a
300
hot
real.
game.
Let's not listen to our tie anymore.
This is no time for melancholy introspection. It's time to buy that spirit.
Yeah.
Bratan, you don't understand.
I can't afford it
It's
anyway.
not just another drink. This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years. This is the
Can I
climax,
change the tie?
mystery, the virginal sigh. You have to buy it from him. Get it off
I don't want any of it.
Kill him if you have
I
to.
don't have 300
Ultimate
real.
fate depends on it, and the fate of many worlds.
In the civilized world,
I'm away.
it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend.
Oh, here's a tip. Don't be pushy. Here's a wee tip for you, mate. Don't be pushy. Okay. I
The
won't.
noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I won't call her.
Abigail.
I'm the law.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Oh, I got an achievement for that, so I must have to say it so many times. Who's Abigail?
Abigail.
Hey, he's not going to answer any questions.
Oh,
I
Abigail.
am fucking call
You're not
Abigail.
going to get anything out of this guy.
Yeah, let's just...
Oh, Abigail.
No, I won't, don't worry. Because I don't care.
Hey,
Idiot
tequila.
Doom Spiral. Hey, Tequila.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening?
Wait, Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the
That's not my name.
high concept reality based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call
Billy.
someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know you're true.
No, they don't.
Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset.
Well, we know what her
I
name
like
is. We've
this
got her fucking
guy.
badge.
You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
That's the spirit.
Yes, I'm going to bend it to
I
my
used
will.
to shape reality into my image long time ago.
Now he's just a lad in a
Those
tracksuit.
days are over now.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral.
Is his name actually Idiot Doom Spiral?
Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
That's a
Idiot
shame.
Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good.
Do we want a high concept conversation?
At last.
Junior
What's
Pal
it
sign this
about?
document.
I'll let my hand address.
He's going to let his
the
hand
situation.
address the situation.
Maybe
What?
you've heard. I used to
Used to
be
be
a
very successful.
businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms.
How did I get the other person to sign it if I don't have a pen? Look.
Anyone's got a pen? The pros get.
I
No.
got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes.
Oh, he has got a pen.
Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweeter.
I don't know, that doesn't sound like that sweet a deal, to be honest.
The writing under the Tiny Crown logo reads Royal Extra.
Steal the pen.
Thanks, Rosie.
That's it then.
Glad to have been of
The
assistance.
deed is done.
After all this time,
He's no idea what
I feel
difference
like
it is.
I've made a difference.
Don't call Abigail.
Yeah, I
Anything
won't.
else this merry band of adventurers can do
Hmm.
for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious looking
Alright,
document
yeah.
of yours? There's a mailbox on the plaza.
Sure. I might do that in a minute, once I've seen what else is about here. Oh wait, there was some cash on the ground over there somewhere. There. Keep scrounging up small change. People seem to be dropping quite a lot of change. What's over here? We're still trying to find that woman's husband. Oh, what's... Oh, I'll leave that. I'll look at that when I come back this way. What's down here? Having a like a wee run in the area, you know, it's quite nice. Can we cross that? Oh, we can. Water runs from the west, sources upstream. What's that? A broken pipe, is it? There's that up there. Let's go this way first. See what's down here. Wait, okay, what's that? Hurry up. Got some more magnesium and some sunglasses. Some superstar sunglasses. It says. He's never going to get off the idea that he might be that he's a superstar. What's that? What's this? Is there someone there to talk to? Or is this just stuff to look at? Graffiti or something?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Why this many bullet holes?
A row of ghostly shades stand
Oh.
facing the wall. There are many of them.
So,
A dozen.
it was a firing squad.
Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. no movement.
So we're watching a place where some people were
Other shades are lined up
executed.
in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The morning sun rises beyond.
So this is kind of the visual calculus where we're
first light of the day. A
working
long
out.
time has passed since the moment of this fusillading.
Yeah.
Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options.
Yeah, it's
either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or
probably.
they didn't use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle.
Nope, looks like this was
Looks
everybody
like this was
had a
mass
gun.
execution with everyone fully armed. A
Who's
host
against
of
the
men,
wall?
probably in everyday clothes, ragged from
So they were
conflict
standing.
and dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. They stand, facing the wall.
Their backs to them. They didn't want to see their faces when they pulled their triggers. Cowards.
Ordinary people, familiar, each and
Talking
every
about the
one of
guy
them.
firing at them.
Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the
And this will be the commanding officer of these people.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic
Right,
rifles.
who are the soldiers? Probably the coalition, right?
Soldiers from some side. But from which one?
The people who are in charge.
The one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Who was in this
a
execution?
representation of your mental faculties, piecing together any available information. You should probably ask the lieutenant.
Yeah,
A
fair
cold
enough.
sea wind.
Blows away the figures. Some more cash, look. All of that. And that's just a door we can look at. There's a box there too that we can maybe empty. The door is inaccessible. Fair enough. What's this? Found people. What's a people? Is that a hat? That is a hat. What does that give me? 2 logic. This one gives me 1 reaction speed and -1 rhetoric. That gives me a boost, quite a bit of a boost in logic. Let's stick it on. He's starting to look a bit more normal. So I have a fair visual calculus. This gives me. I don't want to lose the visual calculus, so +1 logic for the jacket. That's okay. That tie. This tie gives us 1 Inland Empire. No, I'll just leave that. Ruffled grouse, that and that. We've got some stuff we can sell there.
There's no way to listen to the
Yeah.
without a working tape player or portable.
But this is the song you wanted to sing for karaoke.
But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
So we can bring that back when we go back. That is my RCM badge.
Police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
I finally found who I am.
Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Maybe.
The man in the photo looks at you solemnly.
10 to whatever, Dubois.
Encased between 2 durable plastic.
So it's definitely
sheets is a
Dubois.
bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street.
That's definitely his
of
name.
Revachol West.
And I guess these jobs
You see
are
a
supposed
photo,
to get
a
me.
name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue,
Mhm.
and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Let's have a look at the
man
photograph.
keeps winking at you with his green-grey
This
eyes.
is when he was actually a
The photo is
superstar
old,
cop, presumably.
No doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
How old?
Maybe
10-year-old photo, is that even allowed? Oh, we need a photograph for your ID. Yeah, here's one from the day I was born.
Lacking in massive sideburns.
And why is he
What
winking?
do you think? His face is already
Because he's-
contorted by the expression, although it looks less.
He's buying
grotesque
into this
on him
idea that he's an
than it
amazing
does on
cop.
you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Harrier
catching
Dubois.
light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining.
His name's
order.
Harrier?
This document confirms it. Harriet Dubois, i.e., Harry is really
Got our real name. And what's that, my
That's
rank?
what it says on the badge. No more
We'll have to ask
information is provided.
we'll have to ask Kitsuragi what the rank
You
means.
should look at the badge when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is around. He could help you make sense of all this.
But he's
The
away dealing with
badge
that
in your
body right now.
hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Cool.
You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
There's a
Rivershot,
serial number.
Jamrock, Precinct 41.
Okay.
You don't remember what the numbers in the middle mean.
Probably maybe a date of birth, or who knows.
The badge was issued roughly
Only 4 months old though.
A new document is given to you as part of a promotion.
So we've recently been
When you
promoted.
lost the old one.
Or yeah, more likely we lost the old one.
The number shows that this
I
badge
would
belongs
expect.
to an officer of the 41st precinct.
Which
The
is me, we
badge
get
in
that.
your hand shines as you rotate it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. That's the envelope. I'm not going to look at it because I don't see the point. Oh, we did look at it, didn't we? We looked and we saw what the terms were of what he was doing. So we've got a slightly more sleek hat on. Hopefully that might help us run a wee bit faster. That's what I'm thinking, like a go faster hat, is it? Okay, we still need to find that guy. Oh, that's got to be him, right? That's got to be that woman's husband. Tiny cages. It's got to be him, surely.
Here we go.
Esmeralda!
Nice and easy. No way out, little guys.
At least he's
Not
not
out of
dead.
this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which.
So this is the trap for these insects or whatever that he's looking for, isn't it?
It looks like some kind of trap.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Gary's a crypto-fascist, apparently.
Don't
I don't know.
Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be
So
Morel.
what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm.
Lena said me
He
she's
takes
been
no
worried.
pleasure from your appearance.
No, I imagine he doesn't.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken.
Let's not tell him it was
Can't go
me.
all the way around the 881. Oh, good.
It's fixed now.
We should really
Yeah.
get him back. Gary
Just
could
keep
use
passing
a
you the
hot shower
information.
and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary.
Yes, Gary.
We can go soon. If you see
Yes,
later,
Gary.
tell her I won't be long. I just
Okay,
have
cheers,
to do
pal.
one more round. See if the phasmid has taken it.
Phasmid?
Then we're going.
For all his passion, this man is diligent.
Oh yeah, it was like a cryptid, right?
Which is why we've been knee deep in the reeds laying traps for.
Hey, he didn't say this bit. How big is it?
I'm expecting it to be quite
A
giant.
giant phasmid? I don't want to be involved in this.
Called the Megaphasmodea zoensis. It's about
Except
the
I do.
size of a grown man's forearm. So,
Alright. So it's the size of a grown man's forearm, yeah. Why are you interested in it?
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
That is true.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my...
So you can take a wee picture of it and just squish it so that you can take it back.
But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Why is it so difficult to find?
Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect,
Alright.
it disguises itself as plant matter.
So it
In
can...
this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have
tear all the
also
reeds out.
developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators. All
He
scientists
suspects, but he doesn't know what they are,
investigate.
so is this really going to be a helpful question?
It's my hypothesis
Excuse me.
that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences.
How does he know
that
this?
allow it to interfere with
I mean,
animal
you know, he's not
perception,
saying...
impeding pattern recognition.
It's got a
confusing
cloaking
the visual
device.
cortex.
It's a Romulan insect.
But I cannot describe how these defences
Or maybe a
work,
Klingon.
much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
Hmm.
You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
Very
Maybe.
little, I'm sorry to say.
No one's ever got one.
No one's ever
So that's
kept
why
a
he wants to
specimen.
get one.
so all our information.
Oh yeah, if it's invisible, you could just say, yeah, it's there in the jar, eh? I got one, it's there in the jar.
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Yeah, it could be something that totally doesn't exist.
I know it's real.
Yeah.
It's clear that his obsession with the
Fair enough.
phasmid is driven
But he's
by
never
something
seen it.
more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
You could do that, couldn't you, with like a cryptid sort of creature, you know, you say, oh, but no one can see it.
I've heard enough first.
It's real, but no one can see it.
To believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Well, we think it's
There was
here.
a credible sighting here recently.
Well, was there? Of something that's invisible. What was it? A thing that looked like a reed? Could it maybe, right, have been a reed?
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
The thought. Such an extraordinary creature.
Maybe it has, maybe it's died out, maybe...
After all,
Maybe this guy's an Insulindian phasmid?
of parthenogenesis.
Got it.
Parthenogenesis.
Yeah, he's still going to say that.
Meaning the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive. You know, and it
So right, there's no special feelings, it's just nature, it's just what it is.
Ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not really interested in that part of things. I want to see what this guy's all about. He's a crypto-fascist, apparently.
I'm Gary.
Hello,
How do you
I'm
do,
Gary.
officer? I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
You don't like the outdoors, no?
nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Sadly, I think I might be a
Dark
drunk or a
times
degenerate.
Do that to good men.
Does it seem likely that that our lad's a good man? I don't know. Are you a cryptozoologist?
No. I help Morel with research.
No, we know what he is.
And I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like
No, you're not
this
supposed to
on
eat
my
it. That's the problem. It's not a picnic. Do you know anything about the Hanged Man?
So that's what the RCM in Martinez is
Great.
about. Great to hear someone's finally taken care of.
I doubt he knows anything useful, though, right?
No. Nothing.
He was a mercenary,
Some
everyone
kind
knows.
of mercenary.
And I most certainly know that.
Everyone here
so.
knows that. I'm just...
He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Is there? Or are we being a little bit dramatic with that assumption? What's that over there? Okay. Blockades riddled with bullet holes. Not really much else we can do in this area. I think we pretty much covered all the bases up here. Oh, there's this guy. We need to find out how we can get to him, if we can get to him. First of all, though, let's go and have a look in this box. See what that is. Money! Whoever left it that keeps leaving all this money around is not going to be very happy. Kept it somewhere safe. Power box. And a fence. So who's this guy then? Felt electrical research.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side.
What's this?
This was to deal with.
Is he teaching a wee kid architecture?
You, officer, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I was just telling my son about this building. Not many people are
Rich in
appreciative of its
hypertext.
significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Oh, I see. Is that like a Harry Potter book?
Oh yes. So Mikhail, they had
I don't know if it would do very well in the cinema.
Especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
They didn't have Windows. What did they use? iOS? OS X?
Very important. Mikhail, say hi to the officer.
Hmm? Say hi to the officer.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all
Okay.
night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard?
Orbis?
It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite
Fair
tricky,
enough.
but he
So
wanted
he's
to
teaching
finish
his
the
son
broad media
coding
graduate
and
program.
the
He's
history
definitely
of.
really into worms lately.
Seems like they're talking about worms.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
So he's teaching a wee boy. Is that his
But I
son?
assume
I
you're not
guess.
here for giant worms when there are so many
Giant
little things to
worms.
see.
Is this Dune
Just
now?
as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where
Just
the
bust out of the
coalition landed
sand.
in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark.
So yeah, that would have
in
been the
Revachol
coalition
West.
shooting those guys back there.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it.
What?
But why? Well,
Why have we got this? He's my half brother.
He really enjoys
Where's that
this
come
trivia.
from?
The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis,
Good.
a cybernetician from Grad. They
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? Do I need to be borrowing money?
Aha! But it's not just any
His name's-
empty old building.
Is that his name? Trant Heidelstein. It's not just an empty old building.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electric.
Oh no,
and
I know
Felt,
that.
which now
I
sells
know that
ink
that's what it
cartridges
is, and I can
smoke,
tell, right? Because
was
it says
once
there
the
that it's the
top
Research and
dog in
Development
10th century
Department
cybernetics
for
business.
Feld Electrical. Not a lot of people know this.
Hold on. What's R&D? It looks old and weathered,
Yeah.
with seagulls picking
Wonder if you can get in.
its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop.
We've got ages to
Some kind of bird
do things,
has
so.
set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Cool.
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development.
Yeah,
They don't use it anymore.
they don't use the term research and development anymore. They don't use the
You're probably
building.
more familiar with RTD.
Alright, so it's
Research and Technological Development.
Mayor Cooper,
okay.
you are not familiar with that
Yeah.
one either. This man is a bookhead.
That's not surprising.
Most people should be.
Only a vestigial ink
It's always good to
cartridge
read
and
books from time to
ferrotape
time.
manufacturer remains.
Or all the time.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago.
So it's
After an aggressive move to Revachol,
well, what would
Feld
be?
became a global player in the emerging
mean-
personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
They've essentially got a lot of ties. So,
Tricentennial
well, certainly
was beating them in
speech-wise
business
to obviously other
but Feld
real
had an
world
ace
kind
up
of
their sleeve. Or should I say
nations
they
and
were
things,
developing
but
an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
okay. And what was the
It
ace?
was here in Martinez, possibly in this very
It was
building,
Microsoft wouldn't
that
know.
they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
I want like a, like the old
An elegant
computers, I
folding
guess.
mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons,
Yeah.
portable enough to be a take-it-home solution.
portable one.
Revolutionizing business machines,
Ooh.
possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Imagine
With the
that.
field of
Imagine having a
engineering
computer in
even
your
today's
house.
giants, Rehm, ICN, and ZUM haven't achieved yet.
What
Indeed.
happened?
What?
The revolution!
I see.
Unfortunately,
Give
the
him
Moonshot
like a
project never
handkerchief
made
or
it to
something,
market.
because you know,
Feld's move to
otherwise his
Revachol
sleeves will be covered in snot.
The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or
Oh,
one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built
Cool.
by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
so you're saying they
Yes,
built the whole
even built
thing.
the pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Oh,
Wheel!
a pleasure wheel.
Yes.
Sounds like
Wherein
something you
their star
something
engineers. This
something you
part of
buy in
Martinez
one of
was
those
nothing
shops
but
you can't see in the
breeze
windows.
before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans. Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story
Didn't end well.
too dark for little Mikhail.
Yeah, probably.
Now, if you were to ask about tape computer,
He
No,
means
tell
that
me all about it.
the boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
Officer, I told you the chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
The boy
Too
looked
late.
first
I told
at
him.
you, then back at his father, confused.
What did the revolutionaries do?
For military communications.
He's now not very happy with me though.
Also to write and send out press releases. The most
He'll wait till he's gonna
notorious
tell
now
the
being
kid to go away home and
the
he's gonna
Mars.
attack me. What was
What's
that?
the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created
Oh, yeah,
Command
that,
Control
okay.
on the 7th of March in the year 02.
So what we're talking about, that was like 49 years prior.
Legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album Bombessier dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Yeah, I might do.
Mikhail to memorize it.
I'm bored. I mean,
someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
Is that like the game Worms? I wonder. No. How did the tape computers work?
Actually, no one knows.
Some sort of coding system.
No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like.
I don't think it would be made out of tape.
They were very elegant.
I mean, there'd be rollers and other things.
Turn of the century
Just be tape.
Buckle up.
Oh god, here we go.
10 years ago, I did a little...
He's going to go into lots of detail.
I guess you could say.
Interesting detail.
I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje.
What?
It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy
the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center.
Who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins
Wompty Dumpty Dum.
Guy Jews joined the team.
What does it mean?
Trying to...
Wompty Dumpty Dum.
He did it. He said, Wompty Dumpty Dum Center. Like it's the most natural thing in the world.
It's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard anyone say.
What the hell is
that might be it. That might not be true.
Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Yost?
Yeah. Who are they?
Humpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself
yeah.
on Lagerman's notion of memory.
The Humpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. For Contemporary Arts. Come on, there's no place called the Humpty Dumpty Dum Center.
In fact, I'm not. The Humpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort.
He just says it as if
it's for an exhibition space
not a funny word.
Contemporary Art Research Center.
Is this like, is that a commentary on, you know, sometimes like art sort of, you know, the people who are more into their sort of art, they'll say things that I often think they add ridiculous words into things sometimes so that they can stand there and say it in all seriousness and know which people are bloody stupid. And by stupid, I mean people don't know as much about art as they do.
Very
you know?
elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special
solution. Yeah.
The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen.
Art should be for everyone. Well, not for everyone.
Delicate thing.
Everybody enjoys different things.
Made of black film and folding
the Humpty Dumpty Dum Center. I've seen cooler things than that.
Haven't. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device.
So this thing disappeared.
The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07. Yes, the official name of the prototype.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
Some sources report it as the failed playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in a wrong
Probably
hands.
that.
Either way,
the details that were in it.
All gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes.
Well, let's get in there. See what we can steal. I mean, see what we can rescue.
But of course, what else?
There's someone's money. Do you have money?
Some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
No,
yeah.
I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
There's some of that unimportant money then.
Have it on me.
He doesn't carry money with him.
In more general terms. I'm just spending
he
time
has money.
Showing him around
the concept of money.
It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Why? Because all the people here are horrible. Is that what you're suggesting? Or all the people here are criminals or something?
Does he work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
He does stick fighting.
Lomantang
so we need to be careful.
Fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lomantang. It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
Oh, martial arts from Lomantang. Imagine. It's called that. So.
Such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the
So more stick fighting. Do they like stick fight against each other to see which stick fighting art's better?
Whereas the sticks used in other cultures.
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of stick fighting among mankind. seasoning it
Unexpected
with
pop culture
references.
Oh,
Man,
films and stuff,
he's
probably.
good at speaking.
But anyway,
People who are
I'm
into
boring
it.
you with details again. You were saying?
I'm not really
The
interested.
long
I
one
just
about
want to
stick
know
fighting is a
how
little
long you
like
do it.
a Berolidin addiction. I've been practicing it for nearly 20
There's
years
doses.
now, so you could say that my doses have grown a little peculiar.
Wait,
Yeah.
what does this man know about Pyrrolidon addiction?
He's probably a doctor or...
You got me, detective. But my history should hardly come as a surprise.
No,
Dad's
shouldn't it?
fighting with sticks every night after dinner for
4 hours fighting with sticks every night.
For that, and a special costume.
There's a special room. Wait a minute. Does he tell you to stay out of his special room?
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative quality. Helps to clear my head. But anyway,
Okay, well, bye
thanks
now.
to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Yeah.
Your brain? If anything, this was rather
Yeah,
one-sided.
I feel like...
He did the talking. Whatever.
Yeah. See you later, pal. Enjoy talking about this building. Endlessly. It's a nice... I was going to say it's a nice building. It's not a particularly nice building, is it? Let's have a look around here. So we've opened up fast travel to the church, although... Is this a church? Coin-operated weighing machine. They don't often have them at churches as a speak your weight machine. Megabino's prescription lenses. Let's have them. Vagrants have painted the tarp red. They were wanting to paint the town red, but they didn't have the money. Oh, there's money over there. If they'd looked over here, they might have found some. Pick it up. Right, well, we're getting close to having the amount of money we need to pay for tomorrow if we need to, although we don't. Dustbin.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the kebab
You
wrapper.
see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge.
Lovely.
It's no older than a day or two.
So someone's just been eating it fairly recently.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Examine the
Whoever
cigarettes.
toasted here was a heavy smoker. The brand name
Red
reads
Astra.
Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra
Right, okay.
cigarettes, known for their high tar content. 2 empty
there's
bottles
2 empty.
of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there.
Oh.
Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too.
They seem
Better not
unhygienic.
pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
Unhygienic, whatever. Right, what am I going to invest this point in today? Let's have a wee bit more visual calculus. I feel like, in fact, no. Let's have a wee boost to our encyclopedia skill. I feel like that's actually quite useful for learning about things. There we go. We found this pair of glasses, which gives us more encyclopedic knowledge if we wanted. I'm alright without that just now. Stuffed bird, spirits eternal, buy the spirits. I'm not going to buy the spirits, there's 300 bloody... It's 300. Go to the plaza to put the mailbox thing in the mailbox. And we've got some more Wompty Dumpty Dome Centre, man. There it is, look. Very nice. We'll look at that later. Who's this? Alright.
A man lies on the
A working class corpse.
his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
Also, he is
Right
actually
next to him
dead.
is
Okay.
an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of
But it
his
should have been
body
obvious with the
flipped
word
between
corpse
the crepe
being used.
boardwalk, starting with the left leg.
Oh, he got
The
stuck.
thumb is left him broken, contorted like
Did
a
he?
sad
Fell down it and couldn't get out and died.
The smell is
Or he
not as
cracked
bad
his
as
head off
two
the
old
bench.
corpse, but it's definitely heading there. Another dead body. This is your job.
This is my job.
Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully.
So now we have
Just another
to
dead-
search him to see
just
if...
another dead body. Breathe.
I think this one was just an accident.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining.
He's covered in
There are
kebab
traces of
sauce.
Kebab sauce on his chest.
So he probably was the one that ate the kebab in there,
You
eh?
find some sunflower seeds and arrange
Oh, it's the
some
library card.
folded into two. His jacket
He
feels
decided
solid
he'd had enough
and
of his
heavy
library
under
card.
your hand.
Look at the
man
guy.
has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk.
Yeah, so
Hit
he's
his
done
head
that. He's
against
fallen
the
through,
metal
cracked his
bench.
head.
Coagulated
Dead.
blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the
He
hole.
must have slipped on, maybe slipped on that bottle or something.
A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. His
Yeah.
expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of
I
water
didn't have any
shine
time to
on
react.
his moustache. His eyes, empty and
Just
wide,
what?
look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175
But I'm not going to be able to move this
Curly
guy.
hair, stout build, age approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died.
Took a fall.
Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
He was.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench.
Yep.
Right where the corpse's head
Rotten
rests.
floorboards.
The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very,
Probably just had a
very
cigarette.
careful where you step here.
Examine
A
his
dry
head.
chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head.
I've got no way to collect any of this evidence.
It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
Obviously.
They screech under your feet ominously.
We get off
It's
this
hard to say whether
boardwalk
the
or whatever you want to call it.
was the cause
Pier.
of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning
Under
below.
the boardwalk.
Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea
Yeah.
through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Would have been a lot easier if I hadn't found him, to be honest.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing.
And there's two more
There's
bottles
hardly
in there.
anything left inside. Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green
Chewing
leaves
gum?
on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape
Oh.
from the terror.
Does he have a
of
wee
the
peek
fall.
inside his mouth?
The blackness of death. Stench. You think
He
you
was
see
eating
white
the chewing
chalk
gum when he
too.
fell.
Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
Wait,
Solidified
what?
on his lower rear teeth. To hide the stench of alcohol now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you
A
take
huge
step
ball
back.
of bloody chewing gum. So that no one would smell it and drinking. What's to do with the
First,
body?
You need to talk with the lieutenant.
I
Then
can't talk with him
report
because he's
back
not
to the
here.
station. This is too complicated to handle on your own.
Okay, so we'll have to come back here at some point once Mr. Kitsuragi has reappeared. In the meantime, I don't think there's much else to see here. I think we've kind of covered all the bases. Oh, what's this? What's that? Where's this plaza that he said to go to get the...
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome.
I
You
can
can
call
use it
someone.
to call someone.
Okay. Maybe I can call...
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Oh no, I don't... What? Okay, well let's... I just lost 10 cents.
Still calling. This feels wrong.
Who am I
Should
phoning?
you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Is that you, Pierre?
Pierre? Maybe what's Pierre like?
Nice of you to find the time to call
Even
me.
the animals have died.
So lonely. Even the animals have died.
What kind of pets did you have?
Sure, you're
I
Pierre.
didn't say I was.
Your voice, it's different.
Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves.
Okay, well, so we just called her. We just called a random person. Is that you, Pierre? I don't know. There is no Pierre. Okay, well we've done that. Okay, no, we're still clearing areas on the map though. Look, as we move around. This is the church that we were talking about. That I can now apparently fast travel to. Fair enough. Before I go inside, what's up here? This has pretty much been spent just running around looking at things. There's a lot to see though. Oh, what's this? Looks like a bunker of some kind.
An
impossible.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that then. No point messing around with that. That's the building we were at before, down that way. Is that some more of these nets for this weird insect that the guy was talking about? What's this? Control box for the relay tower. There's a thing there, just there. What's a scented scarf? Don't want it, but... What's that? Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Someone trying to hide them? I don't know. Alright, so that's that area. Now we can go back down and have a look what's down here. Do we want to go in here? I feel like there's no real purpose to this. And we've got some things we could do. Kick drum pulse. Music's coming from somewhere on the ice. Is it? Let's see.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut
Oh, it's
in front
padlocked.
of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock. Nothing
Rattle the door.
happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
So look at the
Carved on
carpentry.
The door is block-like and angular, like the church itself.
Utilitarian.
Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Fair enough.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Not surprising.
This cheap-looking padlock
It's next
is
to the sea.
built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door.
Well, it looks like a very easily broken
Yellow
lock.
sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting.
An interesting sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth.
Two X's and a
You're
curve.
pretty sure you haven't seen it before.
Death.
But what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy.
Oh, is this about...
The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As
Fair
if
enough.
this cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built.
A cheap-looking padlock that's well made.
A hasp and a staple screw. It'll be
I
easier
get
to
it,
break
I
the
get it.
staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting.
Oh, let's see if we can take the sticker.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Well, now I'm going to throw it away.
Au revoir, sticker.
Look at the
padlock
staple.
passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood.
Right, so that could
Closer
just bang
inspection
and straight
reveals
out.
that one of the screws is not a screw at all.
Oh, what's in
but
here?
A nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you
It's
want
not
to get
a
through,
popular
it
place.
might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Wait. If I pop the pry bar in my hand? Or the bolt cut, the chain cutters? Let's try that.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice
That's
your
the
height,
tool,
stand
but...
shut in front of you. You jam the pry
Oh, I
bar
did it.
between the lock and the
You would
staple
think that it
with
shouldn't be
great
difficult.
force. Your biceps bulge from the strain. The pathetic old wood, rusty screws, and
Easy.
one nail stand no chance against the forces of leverage. Suddenly, the pry bar snaps. Metal shavings fly everywhere. The upper half, between the lock and the staple, falls to the ground. The church does not reply. The wood now seems less.
I think we should
surely
leave.
Just a freak accident.
I think we should not go in there. What was that noise about? Shall we save and then we could go in there and have a look? Because then I can just reload if it's something horrible.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. Nothing happens. Only
Wait,
the sound of the
I thought
padlock rattling against the padlock passes through a staple that's... Should you want to get through,
I thought I broke it.
might be easier to just pry the whole thing.
I don't. Oh, I need. Oh, no, I didn't break. I didn't get through it. I broke my crowbar. Okay, and there's some kind of monster or creature in there making a noise. Before your drawbridge. Where? What are you talking about? That's a drawbridge. But presumably the drawbridge is lowered from that side. We can't get it. We can't get it down. Some water. What was this? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Now we're back here. There was a thing. Oh, not important. So where's this plaza that they said to... Back at the main part of town, do they mean? I guess so. Well, I think I've done about as much as I can do right now here. There's probably more that we've missed, but there's certainly some missions to turn in, so let's just go and do that. Let's give Gart his little bird thing. Plus I need to wait for my partner to return. Where do you get a map? Is there a map that I can get, I wonder? Oh, is that the post box? Just post the wee letter.
This Post Lavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A
Very
faint
good.
sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8100.
And that's an emergency telephone number for the police, is it?
Man, you drop the white
There you go.
envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did
It's
the right
done.
thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play
He
you.
probably is. But I don't really care just now. Right, let's go and give our pal in here the thing. I don't really want to go speak to Everard on my own either. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, right, pal. I've got a present for you, mate. Found a new bird. Apologies for breaking that, so I got you this grouse.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird.
Oh, is it good, is it?
Piece of taxidermy.
Is it as
can
good as the other one?
Plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Yeah, good.
People just don't know how to accept gifts.
Hey, I wonder...
Especially taxidermy. He likes it.
Well, he's obviously a fan of taxidermy.
This was
which might make him a bit odd.
Cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till
What?
90. Or you get a heart attack from running.
Fair enough. Okay then. So I wonder how you're supposed to get in there. Oh wait, I can do the... That was a good question.
Hey.
Well. Bring it
Saw another thing.
Great. I love those.
Hmm.
Yes.
Phone
the
line's
phone
dead.
company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it.
Losers.
Who told
Was there
you
foul
that?
play? I can't
Fine,
disclose my
yeah.
secrets.
It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after
So
the
wait.
hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related.
To stop
Plenty
people
of
from...
assholes around here who aren't murderers.
The person who was making the call may have damaged the phone line so that nobody would think it was someone from there.
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill. What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to investigate.
He was lynched. What could the
Well,
kitchen
you know.
possibly have to do with
Yeah.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1
After
PM.
1 I can look in the kitchen.
Working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. Yes.
Something else to ask you about. It was mostly about goodbye. When can I do the karaoke? Because I think we've got the song now. Right, so that was that one done. Got hold of a sad song on tape. Well, I did, didn't I? That was the tape. Oh, I need to listen to it. On a boombox. Who made the call? Explore the secret passages. So it seems to me that that might have something to do with who made the call. I didn't want anyone to know that they made the call. Oh, I forgot to speak to that guy's wife. In fact, was she still there, the woman in the wheelchair? Go back in and find out. We've got new areas that we can investigate at least. But yeah, I need to go speak to her for a minute. He's not here with her, so I guess he's not come back yet. I ran into your husband.
Goodness. How is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine.
Oh, yes.
The thing was broken,
My
but he's on his way
Morel.
back.
He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But
Probably.
I'm so relieved to hear
He's with his
that
pal at
okay.
least. Well, whatever he
Thank
is.
you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers.
There are dangers.
Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
I'm sure he'll be back soon. Right, okay, well that's that done. What else? What else did we have that we needed to do? I don't think we have to speak to the Hardy Boys again. Right, what do we have in the way? Turn to the dead body with Kim, so I need to wait for him to return. By the spirits, I'm not going to do that. Can't talk to her just now. I can't get in there because apparently my torch went missing. I did the signatures. I think that was all I could do. I need to call her, but I can't call her until he comes back with a vehicle. Maybe we could look into, where are the phone lines for this place exactly? That's the person we're waiting to speak to, I think. Where do the phone lines come in then? Oh, it's just not dripping off the roof. Well, he doesn't look quite as happy anymore, does he?
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
See you later then, kid. He doesn't care about anything.
This trash container is locked. The
So that's
sliding
their
lid
that's
has a
their
padlock that
rubbish
says,
bin.
"Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case.
Something in there.
But still, the body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the
The
smell
body's
of
not
bodies
even here.
to the smell of death.
I should get you open.
The lock says "whirling in rags." Maybe the proprietor has the key.
Oh, maybe he can give me the
Who
key for the
knows
bin.
what secrets wait inside.
Do you think he will? Or do you think he'll be like, what do you need that for? I don't know, let's go find out. I know we can go back to Evrart, I'm just not entirely sure we want to do that when we're on our own. I don't suppose it'd make a great deal of difference, to be honest. And we got our badge back. Yeah, let's go ask him. Alright pal, any chance I can look through your trash?
Hey,
Saw another thing.
Great. I love those.
Oh no, look, there's nothing.
Yes.
There's nothing I can do about that, apparently. That's those two people, that's that guy. Oh, can I speak to this guy? I didn't know I could speak to him. Don't know who he is, but wouldn't hurt. It's all about money, you know?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you
Oh.
teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
How long have I been up?
How long have you been up already?
Pretty
That's
long.
the boy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. What is this? Right
I'll look at later.
now, motherfucker.
Nah.
What happened, man? You used
It's
to
not
be
cool to lick
Go
gin
get your
off a
boring
countertop.
and drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
No, I think he should try and get his head together. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see if we can clear his head, get him sorted, get him on the right track. I thought the game had crashed for a second there. Okay, no, do you know what I want to see if I can find out anything about these phone lines. Are they up on the roof, do you think? I wonder. Is there anything I can get to by going this way? Probably not really, but it's worth a look. I can't remember what time it said he was back. I think he said it was in the evening. You could steal his stuff, look. Now that no one's around. Again, we're not doing that either. I don't even know if that's possible, but I just feel like it'd be interesting to see if that's something you can do. If by completing the investigation and not being tempted by the pool of alcohol on the tabletop, you can actually get anywhere with helping him. Yeah, that must be from that room. There's some money there. Not a lot, but just a bit more at least. I don't really need to be up here. I don't know why I am. Forget about this, right? Let's just get out of here. We're gonna have to go and speak to Evrart, I think. Evrart. Because there's not much else to do right now. I mean, I could probably investigate further in that place down to the south, but chances are we'll have to go there again anyway at some point. But why are those police here? Are they here because someone's complaining that I'm on the side, that I appear to be on the side of the Union? Or is there some other issue ongoing? There's not much else we can do. So let's just be on our way. There's that asshole again. Better than us, you're not. Good. So we're going to speak to him. Tell him we've done what it was he wanted. We got the signatures he wanted. And then he's just going to bulldoze all their houses, probably. That's not what he said he was going to do, but I don't know.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says,
"What is this?
Tokens unavailable
oh, it's a pay
due to strike."
A punch clock phone? I don't know. So that's where they clock in the morning? In a weird little office? Okay. Right, well, so I can't see where the phone lines are. And I don't know who would fix them. But it'd be nice to have a look and see if we could work out who did it. Because I expect that'll solve the mystery of who phoned the police. Who made the call? Alright, mate. Thing is, though, he's troublesome on his own.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success.
Was it a glowing
That's
success?
such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now,
Uh-huh.
what can Everard Clare do for you today?
I mailed the
Golden Boy
signatures.
returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Of course you did.
My friend, the mailman,
Why should that be
confirms the
surprising?
letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today.
Have
You've
I?
given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left.
I can trust me now.
Trust you now.
Right,
You're
well,
in
give me my
inner
gun.
circle. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder,
Yay.
your lost gun.
That's good. I mean, that was something we
Nothing
wanted
is
to do.
off the table.
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a three-string banjo. He has no idea.
Better
I don't
not to
know.
gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play
Yeah.
away. Be subtle.
Sure.
You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is,
Yeah.
do not think you're ahead of him.
Give me my gun
I've
now.
got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information
Sure.
weighed heavily on me.
Of course he knew where it was. Of course he had it all the time.
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry.
An old woman
word
has
on
it.
the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the
Yeah.
gun from Roy.
It has to be the woman with the Hardy boys.
Yes, the same one. I see. you
Alright,
from
so
your
when you said you had my gun, what you
Forge
meant
the gun
was...
easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union.
What building?
Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have
She's a
time for
character.
details. It sounds
Well,
like
that
she's
guy that
unstable, but
comes
don't
down the
worry.
street
No
aiming
one
shotguns in people's faces, he's a character, isn't he? Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore.
I think you might know who
You're
it
gonna
is.
have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Did we not hear somebody who called themselves that before?
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said. Not good at all.
Can you set up a
I
meeting?
already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never sit you
Yeah,
up
will
for
she give
any
me my gun back?
But you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there.
Sure.
From 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Right, okay, so I need to go after 10.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do
He would
anything
never do
silly
that.
like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can
Oh, so he's wanting to do that so then he can...
quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Is that right?
You saw the place.
Is
a
that
wasteland.
right?
There's nothing left. But mark my words, Harry. We are going to reset it.
We're gonna make it better, are we?
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans
See?
living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. Harry, imagine a youth centre, supermarket, church complex.
Oh, right, so it isn't just a
employing
youth centre
hundreds,
then.
no,
They-
thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise.
And where are all those
life.
people going?
All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this
Right.
district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Well, in comparison, if even part of this is true, then why not? Man and people...
Yes, I do.
Does
I
he
got
really
the
do
centre,
that?
I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too.
There's a church already.
The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
Fair enough.
There is true indignation in his voice. when
Sounds
he
like
speaks
maybe
about
he is a bit more...
and even a touch of pain.
Like maybe he grew up there and wants it to change.
There will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Maybe you're
I'm not
making a statue of
symbolist,
yourself?
Harry. I'm a realist.
Fair
My
enough.
statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building
But is that a good
complexes,
thing?
kids off speed, and landowners in a zone haven.
All good things.
That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You're up to
Damn
something.
right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my
I mean,
just like
yeah,
yours is
but
to keep the peace.
the trouble is the government in this place aren't going to let that happen, are they?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you get to
By
gain
a
from it?
war, of course.
A war?
Victory, Harry. I have victory.
He's very
to gain. We are
assured
going
that
to start
he
a
would
war with the
win.
Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military
Harry,
people.
We outnumber them 1,500 to 1, and that's just Martinez. With all the unions in
I think that Hornet
opinion on our side,
kind of
we can
comparison
hold
might
off
be
2
necessary
or
here
15
as well.
or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them.
Public
They made a
opinion
huge
isn't going to
mistake
stop
hiring
bullets,
those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries.
unfortunately.
The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
And how does this?
Harry,
What's
there
this
is
got
no
to do with the
strike,
strike?
Only war, class war, or
Okay,
in
yeah.
business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
Because we
We're not
won't
gonna
do
give nothing.
that.
We're gonna take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers,
The
that big
gates.
crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people. And fuck Wild Pines.
Maybe.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from
Yeah.
his mouth.
When he uses the word, you know he means it. You know he does.
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
No chance. What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Oh, is it? Okay. Fair enough.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because
Why are
we're
you telling me
friends,
this?
Harry.
Are we
Besides,
friends?
It doesn't matter now.
I delivered a letter
You
for
don't
you.
Tell her if you want.
I opened a
It
door.
won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already.
Do you think he's
happening.
planted evidence somewhere? The postman knows that the letter was delivered. Maybe I've just got signatures on something horrible. How many are in the union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
Oh, am I one of them, am I?
2,373 is a sizable
It
contingent
is quite big.
for a labour organisation in Revachol.
I think it's a
Oh,
pretty
you
small
mean what
place.
sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan?
Well, they've thought of everything.
They'll ditch us.
Thought of everything.
Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known
Yeah.
multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Unless the conglomerate didn't exist. Yeah, clients will
Some
leave.
go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer.
Okay.
With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership,
Well, he's
the
going right
men
into
are
it.
shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on.
There'd be a lot of
We'll
reading
have
in
our
this if
hands
they hadn't done the voice
full
acting, wouldn't
exotic
there?
New revenue streams.
Oh, drug trade.
Drug trade? Now you're being stupid, Harry. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the summer.
Wait, so what you're talking about?
All they do is produce components to keep
Pharmaceuticals.
the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with
Old
disabilities.
grannies. It's the top of the
company
iceberg.
thinks transporting
The tip of the
chemicals in
iceberg,
bulk
you mean?
looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders
He's busy
Union,
saying something's
however,
not the same,
we're
and then
all
he says
about
it's the
large
top of the
volume
iceberg.
column. We're gonna transport the living
The tip of the
beasts
iceberg,
out of
Harry.
those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off Risperidone.
Benefit
Cool.
is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
There we
I'm
go.
an old-fashioned guy, Harry. I sometimes grab.
Oh,
a
he doesn't know
beer
anything
before
about the drugs that
but I have
people
no
are
idea
definitely
about the
taking in
things
the
you just
streets here.
But if I were to supply ingredients
A
for some
rainbow
sort of
party.
rainbow party,
A rainbow
I'd
party.
make sure the union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Makes sense to regulate the trade. Keeps it out of dangerous hands.
Harry, you've misunderstood.
He's
I
no
have
drugs in his
drug
hands. Well,
dealers.
you might not.
It's all far removed from me, like some half-remembered dream. Anyway,
The
let's
Hardy
not focus
guys.
on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug
Yeah.
trade is all anyone ever seems to
Desperately
be
clinging to the idea that there isn't one.
It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would also be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses.
Sure.
Models who want to walk catwalks and
course.
steel welders who want to weld steel.
Yeah, where are you going with this point?
I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come.
He's going to turn it into a massive corporation.
Everyone's going to pull their weight.
That doesn't sound very like what he suggests he is.
Thank you, Harry.
Let's just say that.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man.
Fair enough.
We're
Can I ask you
both
about some people?
Union members now.
Oh,
This
it's
is
the
the
future of
showtime.
all
We're
Revachol.
talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves
Leonard.
to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big
Okay.
time mode, Harry. Great,
I guess
Harry,
that's it then.
great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martin.
You haven't united the police with you.
We
Just
have
me.
united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open. Let's hear it, Harry.
Let's talk about other matters.
Harry, I'm always happy
More
to
question?
educate and entertain you. Very
No.
nice, Harry.
We might talk again later. Well, we've done that. That hasn't really helped us solve anything, but we've done it. I feel like maybe the phone situation at the Whirling in Rags is a thing to pay attention to. Maybe. Where's there a boombox so we can listen to the tape? Oh, it was in my hotel room. There was one in the hotel room, I believe. Or did I sell the empty reel? Well, it's like a reel-to-reel tape thing. If I sold the empty reel, we might not be able to play it. Because if we don't have the other reel, there's nowhere for the tape to spool onto. We have to make sure we wind it back as well, otherwise it'll be backwards when it's played. Like one of those wax pencils. Do some cuts and mark. Right, we're good. So let's try going to his hotel room. This guy's saying he'd leave, but he doesn't want to get beaten up. By who? Nobody here is going to start a fight. Inside. Right, so he can go to his room, he can listen to the tape. The music. Dance to the music. Let's see. See if that is right. So the suggestion with the woman on in the kind of apartment next to us is wait until our partner returns. I can't remember what time he said he would be back at. Was it like 7:45 or something? I see, there's a tape player. Oh wait. Has it got a tape already playing on it? Apparently I can't play it on that. Is there anything else in here just out of interest that I missed before? No. am I going to listen to the music then? Oh, the chef should be out of the kitchen now. Should be. I want to know what they're here for. I got some more points to spend. My logic's okay, that's okay. Just level that up. The ability to charm people. So that person, I can't go there yet. I don't want to do that yet. Take him to the body, buy the spirits that I can't afford. Can't talk to her just now. Can't pick up the dice because the torch is missing. Can't do that because I sold the picture. Don't know where these armor pieces would be. Don't know about the tattoos. I can't find out about that just yet. I'm not sure how to find the secret passages. Let me see. I just want to find out something. I wonder. Apparently, there's something. Hawthorn bushes. Wait.
It's you again.
Yeah, it's me again. Let's go over that again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away. What do you
You said you partied. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Sex?
Pretty much. No.
Just no.
Fucked. That's all. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem
Did
comfortable
he?
with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Oh wait, I can do something more with that window, can I?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
What's this?
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches.
Oh.
Light yellow, faded with time.
What's this?
A tiny splash of colour in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it.
A key?
A bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow
Tie a yellow ribbon
to make it
around the
easier
old
to find.
root tree.
It's
What is
close
it?
enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hidden a key in that bush. You guys hand the key to me.
Need the fatty to get his feet amputated because
Alright, just...
Damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
He's so rude to that guy.
Fucko. These guys won't help you.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open.
Thanks, pal.
Grabs the key from the hawthorn. The key is brass.
Good lad.
Workshop spare is etched to its bone. The old man closes the window.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So he's that's interesting. I wonder what door
That's an
opens.
older building. Who knows?
The shrub
I
is
think I know.
disingenuous. He's intrigued, if only for a moment.
Don't thank me.
Thanks, pal.
I don't give two shits about your key.
Fair enough. For whatever reason you gave it to me for, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Here, I thought that guy was not going to be in here after 1 o'clock. Anyway, I bet that's for this door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prompt. The key
Try
fits
it.
the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years.
And then something comes
But
dashing out and eats me alive.
the lock dust rises before you like
A
mist.
tomb!
A tomb? Haunted by
Will there be any
spirits
light
of
down
distant
here, though?
ages. No. Smells like engine grease.
Yeah,
and
it's the
copper wood.
workshop.
A workshop.
because obviously it said workshop spare. Go in. I can only open and close the door, I can't go in. Is it really dark and I can't go in because I've lost my torch? No, it's not. There we go then. This pinball says Franco-Nigerian. Famous horses and swords. Some sort of French slash Nigerian thing, I don't know. There's 5 real. There's not much else here. What's this? Where does this take me? Could this take me to the rooftop?
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of
I have to admit, I did look up what was going on with that Doge because I really want to find out.
There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card.
How about I just go in myself?
Control panel reads, last maintenance.
Wait.
10th July, 88.
That means this thing hasn't been serviced in like 70 years.
There are large rectangular buttons.
Monte, descend,
and an international
climb,
call for
descend.
emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800.
Okay.
Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
What were you
The
used for?
scratches on the floor suggest it was used
Freight
as a
elevator.
freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery and one man.
Right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save before I try using this. If this thing hasn't been serviced in like, I don't know, what is it, 100 years? Not 100 years. Let's try it, see if we can get there. But in like 70, 80 years, there's a good chance it's just not going to work. I'm going to die in the lift. Oh, no, I'm okay. Small windows, taped shut. We've got, what's this? Schematics for a pinball machine. So this is some kind of person who was making pinball machines. Boxes of tools and replacement parts. Looks like someone involved in this place. Pinball maker's coat. I'll have it, yeah. Looks like a cop. Pinball machines been taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. Yes,
It's a pinball
Martinez
workshop.
North 22 used to be a pinball arcade.
Oh.
A creek. Some dust falls off a shelf, and it has been forgotten. Now there is only one working machine in the main hall.
The rest is lost.
is lost to dust. As the dice maker said,
Which one's the East Delta
it
Pinball
all
Arcade?
fits. Not that it has anything to do with the case, but it is a nice connection. But then
Yeah.
it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection. Yes. It
Is
was
this
a
really
new
part of the
business.
doomed commercial area? Yeah, maybe, but I don't believe that's a curse that's
Like
real.
that. He should probably be made aware that his establishment is part of the neighborhood ghost story.
Do you think? Do you think he needs to know that? Footprints.
You clearly see footprints in the
Oh.
dust. The dust has not settled
Recent
again where those
footprints.
footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell tells a story. Neither the
What could
footprints
this
nor the
mean?
dust speak their secrets, but you know it means that someone has been back. Large
Let's look closer at the
prints,
footprints.
most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern.
Uniform lines.
Horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. Tips point both ways.
What would they be doing here?
Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the workers' ones, does it?
They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes.
Like
The
one
footprints
person.
go up the length of the room and back down.
So someone's
That is
been...
all they do. The footprints are of one type.
Yeah.
They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not. The
Yeah, okay,
footprints are
that's
still
fine.
there.
They've told the story. Okay, we've got a tiny hole in the wall. I can see a bedroom on the other side. Here, is somebody using this to peep on someone?
Is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside.
Unbar it. This is where that person was on the roof. So we'll see what this is, and then we'll finish up with this game, I think. Yes, look. Who's this? Is this the person from that other room?
Welcome to the roof.
That's her.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below
How did
her
we get...
silvery jumpsuit,
So,
an
okay.
athletic young body.
Well, let's not be like...
Long
So somebody's been using it here... Someone knows about this place and has been using it to peek at her from that room.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady?
Yes. Legends of room number 1.
I don't think I should be speaking to her just now.
They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It
They
has?
also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
Across
Possibly.
the city, the lieutenant stops to consider a smoke break. He shrugs off the urge. Maybe tonight.
Oh yeah,
His absence
this
is
isn't good.
palpable. Too late now.
I'm investigating the people.
I see.
Just need to be as
Be careful.
calm as
Ask
possible.
something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Yeah, okay. What's your name for the record?
Same
Yeah.
name that Titus
It's
gave
definitely
you.
her.
It sounds Oranese, as does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from
Correct,
Oranje?
sir. Vredefort, Republic
Cool.
of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
What is
Bad
Oranje?
memory, officer.
Oranu? Bad memory,
Of
what?
lilacs and lightning.
Just asking nice
Heart
questions to
glass.
move into
Pure aluminium.
carefully.
Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn.
Always
there.
autumn.
A night. At least it was for me. Nothing. If you're no longer there.
I see. How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit. Oranese literature.
Writing. Okay.
That's what I studied at the university.
What's
Fear
that
of
about?
failure, fear of death.
Fear,
how it
basically.
Sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Fair enough.
Nothing.
What do you do with
I
it?
do nothing with it.
So how do you make money?
I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit. It's
Cool.
not very cool, but what can you do? I'm
I see
afraid
your
you can't,
passport.
officer, because it's
Why?
buried in a safe
Yeah, she doesn't
plastic
have
bag
it
at an
to hand.
undisclosed location on the coast. They
Fair
say
enough.
so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okay.
Fair enough. So for the record.
So official. Yeah.
Nice room.
It's pretty deluxe.
That over there, did you know it leads to a downstairs
I
elevator?
did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
Do I want to say this? There were tracks on the floor.
This isn't good.
It's an old pinball
Okay.
workshop.
I'm glad someone's had fun. A peephole? You mean like
Should
a
I have
hole
told
in
her
the
this?
wall? Okay.
Yeah, there is.
A jitter of fear and
Yeah, it's
disgust
pretty
moves through her
disgusting.
body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips.
We need
The
to know
cigarette tastes foul to
who's
her.
involved in doing that.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
Could just be
Okay.
coincidence.
Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
There's no way of telling.
Where is it? I think I need to cover it up.
Perforation should be under your
Thank you.
bookcase. If it is recent, who do you think made it?
I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
somebody uses this room to put on a show for people.
She does. She must have some idea.
I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
That's all for now on that.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrow.
Anyway,
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the
let's
bedroom
say,
window, tall and
tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you
By
sexually assaulted?
Sexually assaulted, you mean raped? It's a bit early
Yeah.
in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She
Yeah,
sounds
probably a little bit.
positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Is it?
It's already the afternoon.
It
It
is
is.
afternoon. Time flies, man.
So you weren't?
I'm gonna go with not raped.
Okay.
I don't want to say that shit about him. Tell them it's
Okay.
not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Right.
Not explicitly, but I
They
understood what they meant.
suggested that she
It wouldn't
should
hurt
say
to
it.
spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
So Titus has to
Pretty
do it.
Warming them. She
Yeah, yeah.
must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
That's what did happen
What
between
party?
you and him. Like a birthday party. I've heard
A
that.
lot of partying going on.
You mean like a birthday party?
We made balloon animals.
They did. They did do that.
lemonade, inflated a bouncy castle.
You're being
It's not,
sarcastic.
sir. We drank alcohol, a lot of it.
Yeah.
We had that effect on each other.
Titus
Made
was
each other drink harder.
jealous.
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were
A little.
feelings involved?
The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of
So,
assignment.
yeah.
A military man, as you probably know.
I wonder.
Had a cool.
She
Got a
appears
scary
nice,
scar.
But that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out.
Here, she might know about his
What's
tattoos.
that about? Apprehension? With
You might have told her about them.
She misses him.
About a month, something like that.
Must have been hard for you seeing him down there.
I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts her. You wonder.
She really.
Is it enough to?
Yes.
Did you make the call? Yes, she did.
Jackpot.
The reporting the
I will.
hanging.
And I would appreciate
There we go.
it if you didn't tell everyone.
Yeah.
Martin
That's what I
is
thought.
college
She's
snitch.
probably college
I
voice
didn't
was
exactly
disguised.
disguise it. I
She's
just
probably put a
muffled my
towel
name
over
and
the
made
thing or
line
something.
a little. With nail clippers.
All right,
And I
and then
diverted
yeah,
some radio fuzz into
create
it.
kind of static
Into the
and
cold
things.
wire.
So she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
Yeah. In the process, you looked the landline downstairs.
Fuck. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, she didn't.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw
She was just
puzzle.
finding some way to.
This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
It makes it all make sense.
That's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
I
Why'd you
don't
go through all
know,
the trouble,
sir.
though?
It was stupid. I was drunk, too.
Yeah.
I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Well, they might very well have some kind of thing for tapping the line.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
I'm sorry it took so long. What can you tell me about
I'm
him?
sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later.
Right.
maybe.
She
Okay.
meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a
Yeah?
dream.
Not like I do, I imagine.
I see him as
She
me.
fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it. Then looks at you with her
In a
lungs
way of-
full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
So what did they hang him for?
He had something to do with the strike.
It was just
and
that.
I've been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
What was
I
his
think
role?
He was in a security detail.
Yeah, I
He
know
was
that.
ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines.
Yeah.
Against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
I understood it was dangerous.
She nods.
And how did they know
They're
you?
frequent guests. Downstairs?
Yeah,
They
I
have a
don't
booth
think.
for union members. They're probably down there now.
How did you
Over
meet them?
drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. A little.
Party.
Yeah.
Like you
No,
partied with him?
not as hard.
I see.
Have I slept with any of them? Yes.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely.
Right, so yeah, so she's saying maybe more than one of them. Could that have been part of it?
Actually, I know that's
Yeah.
not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wire.
That's,
you know?
yeah.
But men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She breathes
Thank you
a silvery sigh of
for letting me
relief
know.
and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
I hope I've been, helpful.
Yeah.
All
I'm not
things
going to push
As he says so,
push it too
you
far.
feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion.
I'm not going through that. Talk about the assault. Need to talk to you about your room again. Let's
Why
just go.
not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Fair enough. And you. One sec. I don't know why I've got two of these fucking idiots now, have I? Go and fuck yourself. What I don't understand is that part of the end of that message is actually something I put up as a band. They're just going to keep doing it, are they? Because they're a bunch of fucking arseholes. Yay! 5 messages, all the same thing, and none of them interesting, and none of them something I'm ever gonna do. I feel like that's almost like 4 people doing it at once is almost like a, I don't know, someone being a little bit annoyed. They go fuck themselves. Right. We'll get out of here and then I'm going to save the game and then we'll finish up for tonight. Bloody attacked by 4 of these bots that are trying to get you to...
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside.
Never mind that. Not interested in that. Let's go back downstairs. Somebody must have known. I think it might have been Titus. You know, because he said he had... Because when we were looking at it, it said that he had an interest. I think it might have been him. Just let him know that we've managed to get through the door.
Hey, was there something you needed?
No. Not right now. So we learned something new about Titus and about all of that stuff. Give it that one. Intimidate, yeah. Might help me with that guy. Do that. Just check what we've got in our inventory. I did have the bloody torch. Why did I think I didn't have the torch? Weird. The jacket. The scarf. And all this crap. It's a library card. Oh wait.
The library card is folded into 2.
Billy
still
Mijon.
Slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads
Expires in 2 years.
Central Jamrock Public Library Card. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member.
Look at the
Whoever
inside.
owns this card is an avid reader.
Reading
You find
thriller.
a list of books written in blue pencil.
Library
Most
stamp.
of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre.
Nice.
Some thrillers too.
Look at
If
the back.
lost, please return the card to
So there's the number for the library.
Dial 0050. You
Fair
should
enough.
first
Nothing.
decide what to do with the corpse.
Yeah. Nothing very interesting about that. Right. Wait. No, we're all good. And this shows that we've cleared some of that. The only one left from the Monday is sing karaoke. We can maybe do that at some point. We need to run the number. We need to call back about the number once our partner returns. We can maybe find out about the tattoos from somebody. Don't know if I'll ever find all the armor pieces. No, can't do anything about that one with the photo because I sold the photo. I can't pick that up just now. Yes, I'm supposed to confront them with what she told me. So yeah, that stuff is all stuff we'll do next time we play Disco Elysium. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to say goodnight, and I hope you'll join me next time. Off tomorrow as it's Monday, and I'm also back to work tomorrow, so that should be interesting. But yeah, no stream tomorrow night because it's Monday. Tuesday we'll be back to see if we can finish off maybe Stubbs the Zombie, and Wednesday decision close to the time, either a watch party or a retro games night, depending on how I feel. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I've gone to the wrong screen. Good night.